Hello, this is Oscar Dadashian from Smile Dental Practice. If you have broken teeth or chipped teeth, you can then use temporary filling. So I picked up this dental first aid kit from Boots. It's very straightforward. It has 3 bottles that we're going to go through quickly, and it has a very nice spatula that we can use. Right, this is how it looks. There are 3 bottles here and a spatula that can be used. Please take your time and read the instructions at the back. It's very self-explanatory and the instructions is very good. Please make sure if you're allergic to eugenol that you don't use this. If you have a throbbing tooth with a swelling next to it, also that's the sort of tooth you don't want to use any temporary on top. Beside that, let's go through the bottles. The first bottle is called a tooth saver. This bottle is empty, there is nothing in here. That's if you have an accident and the whole tooth comes out, then you can put the whole tooth in here. Don't leave that tooth dry, don't even clean it, just put it straight in here. Even if it has any debris on it, just leave it alone, just put the tooth in there, fill it up with some milk. If you don't have access to milk, even your saliva is good enough. So try to get in as much saliva as possible and keep your tooth in there. Call your dentist and we will advise you what to do with it. That's the most important thing to do if a whole tooth comes out. Now, if there is a filling that has come out, or if you have just noticed that you have a cavity in your tooth, so you can just feel it with your tongue. It's sensitive to maybe hot and cold, but it's not throbbing. There is no swelling around it. That first, clean that area with your toothbrush, and just make sure you get all the debris out and you keep that area as clean as possible. Then you are meant to apply a little bit of this liquid, and you can either use a cotton bud or simply, if you don't have a cotton bud, just dip in the round part into the liquid. So you get a little bit of a liquid there, and then you put it on the tooth. The whole idea is that we wet that tooth. Then you pick up some of this temporary filling. It's a very soft material. You can basically roll it to a little ball and you insert that filling in. You can even use your finger to just push that in. You can use the round end of, again, carry on pushing this in. Feel free to use the other end just to remove the excess. I would suggest try to overfill it and then just clean everything up. And the filling is there. Now, the most important part is that you then close your mouth. So this is going to take 2 to 3 hours for it to set. So keep on closing your mouth. And as you're closing your mouth and you're biting together, it will shape that filling. Obviously, don't put too much pressure, but gently close it up so that it shapes the filling and it feels comfortable. Please remember, it takes about 2 to 3 hours for this to fully set. So in the beginning, it's going to feel very soft. And after 2 to 3 hours, it's going to set. And once it's set, it goes very hard. So for 2 to 3 hours, you just need to leave it alone and let it set. So that's how a temporary filling is made. Once the temporary filling is made, then it's going to be very hard for you to floss that area and keep that area clean. So, but make sure you brush it properly, you brush everywhere around it properly, but the flossing is going to be very hard. If you use an interdental brush, and if you can get the interdental brush through very gently, please do so. But the most important thing is that the temporary stays there. Now, if you have a tooth that's throbbing, again, or you have swelling, and it's painful, then do not put this temporary filling on. That temporary filling might make it a little bit worse. But if it's just a cavity filling that has come out, that's what you can do. Just clean it first, put it in there, and it's all done. Thank you.